My name is Kat Minks, and I'm the owner and designer of Adora Productions Events, Design, and Beauty. I've been an event designer and planner for 14 years, and I'm making this video today to share with you a little bit about what an event planner and designer does. A lot of brides I see or have spoken with are not really sure what a wedding planner and event designer does. And I wanted to share a little bit about what an event planner and designer does for you as the client. So to start off, a lot of people don't really understand that wedding is a huge undertaking, and you jump into it and you think, I got this, it's great, I'm just gonna, my mom's gonna help me and everything's gonna be fine. When they start getting into it, they realize that it's a lot more work than they thought. A wedding on average takes about 200 hours to plan. So unless you are stay-at-home, girlfriend, wife, fiance, mother, or you have a great admin assistant where you work, it can be a huge undertaking. Wedding planners are the general contractors of the biggest day of your life. And sometimes companies, admins at companies even hire event planners and designers to take over some of the details because they have so much to do in their regular job. So if you think about wedding planning as a whole nother job, it really is. And what you also want to realize is that a wedding planner and an event designer are two different things most of the time. I offer both the options. I offer them separately or together. Sometimes people hire two different people to do those jobs. Wedding designers are the creative visionaries, and they take all of your vision and weave everything together. A wedding planner is a person that connects you with the vendors, handles your budget, keeps you on budget, handles your timelines, your questions, filters through your guests, gives you etiquette advice, and all those detail-oriented things. Handles your spreadsheets, can help you with your guest count, all meetings with all your different vendors, your photographer, your caterer, connecting you to the right venue, all your venue questions, and all the items and negotiating your contracts. One of the biggest things I handle with brides and grooms is negotiating the contracts. Now, a lot of people think, I can't afford a wedding planner. I can barely afford to plan this wedding. Here's the thing. Wedding planners and designers actually do save you money. I know there's lots of DIY brides that think, I'm creative, I'm crafty, I want to handle all the design elements myself. But what you need a designer for is to take all those little elements and things that you want to incorporate your wedding, and they just heighten the experience for you. They make your event unique. And I know you can make your event unique, but wedding planners and designers like myself take your event to the next level. They give your event the wow factor, which is what we all want. So if you think about your wedding designer as being your interior decorator for your event, and then your wedding planner as being your architect of your event, if you look at it that way, you can start to see the visual difference of a wedding planner and a wedding designer. The other thing is, if you think about if you're building a house, you hire an architect to not just draw up the plan. So say they are drawing the plan for your wedding, and they're the general contractor that gets all the pieces of the puzzle together. So if a general contractor is hiring your roofer, your carpet layer, your drywall installer, your plumber, your electrician, a wedding planner is finding you the right venue, photographer, hairstylist, makeup artist, caterer, transportation, hotels, and they're negotiating the budgets. So just like a general contractor knows what your budget is to build your house, a wedding planner knows what your budget is for your wedding. And they're going to find you the best vendors that fit into each of those slots and find a way to pay themselves as well. Now, basically, you know, the people that say, I don't think I can afford a wedding planner or designer, here's the thing. Why wouldn't you hire a professional to do those items, negotiate those big contracts for you? We're talking thousands and hundreds of dollars that you could lose if you make a mistake. So that's what a wedding planner does. A designer does the same thing, but on the design front, the design aspect. So a designer comes up with the plan and then also either executes each piece, helps you to execute each piece. So there might be some DIY involved in what you need to do to make what you want to happen, but they also find all the little pieces of the puzzle for you, and find all the unique elements that make up a spectacular event for you. And I love to work with DIY brides. Something else that's unique about a lot of up and coming wedding designers, or something that a lot of wedding designers are starting to do, like myself, is I have a stock of inventory that is awesome, and it has lots of unique pieces that I let my brides utilize complementary with certain packages that they might hire me with. So there's vases and curtains and chandeliers and different things that I offer that brides have full access to when they purchase a package with me. And the other point I want to make too is we planners and designers find you vendors that are trustworthy and that are going to do the job right the first time. Often I hear a lot of people say, oh, a friend of a friend has a photographer that I'm going to utilize, or a DJ, and so can you take money off for me having my own vendors? But we still have to manage those vendors. We also want you to think twice before you jump into a contract with a friend of a friend, because not always is that friend of a friend the best possible vendor for your event. So that's just a little bit about what an event planner and designer does. Please obviously post your questions, field your questions to me directly if you'd like. And I would love to hear from you and talk about, you know, if a wedding planner designer is the right fit for you. Of course, we always try to work with every reasonable budget. So I look forward to hearing from you, and live life being adored.